So you're now rocking with your boy Bandman and Kevo.
Yes, sir.
Tuned in to your success system. I got my guy Bandman Kevo with me. So tell the people, who is Bandman Kevo?
Bandman Kevo, well, I started off as doing music at first, you know what I'm saying, and then I started getting into entrepreneurship and, you know, learning about different things as far as real estate, learning about crypto, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a rapper slash entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So when did you start? Like, what made you want to get into that space, you know?
What, rapping or?
Like, yeah, I would say rapping first.
No, because, you know, at first I was scamming, so I was making money doing scams and shit.
Gotcha.
Like 2009. And then I say, man, let me just, everybody knew me just for scamming. I wanted to be known for something else.
Gotcha.
So I started putting my money into music and stuff, just to get a stronger name and just to, you know.
Gotcha. So where did you start that at? Like, was that?
No, I was in Chicago. I'm from Chicago, so I started in Chicago.
Chicago, rough.
Yeah.
Rough out there. So coming out of that, you had to be doing something real. Like,
yeah, for sure. So I started doing that, and I started investing a lot of money in music. Then my name got big off music in Chicago. So people knew me as scammer slash rapper. So I noticed the more money I put in, the more money they started calling me a rapper.
Gotcha. So basically, you came from Chicago.
Yeah.
You did the you say you did the scamming or whatnot. That took off. Was that like the foundation of it, or was that like
okay, for instance, so at first before I did anything, I was just normal. I was just working a job, you know what I'm saying? So
gotcha.
It didn't really.
Where you worked at?
I was working at a factory. I was a factory called Johnson Control. I was putting seatbelts on like these type of seats type shit. So
okay.
I was doing that, and I was just like, man, hell no, I ain't trying to work no job. This ain't
right.
Old people here, they regular, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to die like this type shit. So I was like, I got to take a risk. I was like, I'd rather take a risk to get ahead to where I need to get to versus not taking a risk at all, working a job and just doing this for the rest of my life. Because you got to think, I started working when I was young, and by you going in and seeing people that's 50, 60, you like, they didn't never take a risk. That's why they 50, 60 working here. So I was just like, nope, I don't want to do that. So I switched lanes. Even though it caused me going to jail later on, I still felt like it was kind of worth it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because, I mean, going to jail or still being a normal person.
How long did you do?
3 years.
Oh, okay. So that's enough time to sit and plan. Like, to get out and grind, like, push that. Like, so when you got out, did you do, like, any features when you did the
No, so you talking about when I got out of jail? No, so when I got out of jail, you got to understand that my name was blowing up real big, plus the case made me even bigger. So 2016, when I turned myself in, my name was like buzzing real crazy, strictly for music, you know what I mean? And then when I got out, I started doing a lot of interviews talking about what I went through in jail. Talking about, because you know my case was over. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna talk about it. So when I got out, people was like, man, bro, you know, I salute you for what you did. You know what I'm saying? I like your interviews, man. You motivating, you seem smarter, this and this. So like after a few months, I say, you know what, I'm gonna just, everything I learned, you know, in jail, everything I was studying, because you know you got 3 years to study everything. Right. I was like, everything I learned, I'm gonna just start teaching it to people. And then that's when I started making
So was it like some certain kind of information you ran into?
You know, everybody's in jail. Everybody is in jail, not bad people. It's judges, lawyers, doctors, it's really in jail is all types of people in jail, because they just first of all, jail is an income, it's a money-making business, and on top of that, no matter what place of work you work in, somebody's always going to do something that goes out of the gray area that can get them in trouble. So I ran into a lot of people who did real estate. I ran into a lot of people who did credit. I ran into a lot of people that did everything, every walks of life. So I was learning from them because you don't got nothing but time in there. So when I got out, I just had a lot of information that I showed people also on YouTube for free. When I did it on YouTube for free, I noticed that they caught on and they liked it. And I say, you know what? Let me just go ahead and get people to, you know, pay for certain, you know, certain information or whatever, and they start paying and subscribing and stuff like that.
Gotcha. So a guy or a lady, whoever, that's starting from the bottom, what could you recommend? Like, what direction could they go to
start from the bottom?
Yeah.
Probably credit or something. I think they should work on their credit.
Okay.
They should work on their credit is number one, your personal. Then after you get your personal credit up with the trade lines, or if you got anything that needs to be cleaned off, you should probably start working on your business credit. But really, as most people that's starting from the bottom will stay on the bottom, depending on the circle of people that they hang around, depending on what time they get up, depending on how bad they want to be successful. So if you got a couple friends who is not really on the right path, you're gonna fail anyway, because you might want to be like your friends, and if they ain't on nothing, it ain't gonna motivate you to be on nothing.
Okay. So let's go a little deeper. So the person from the bottom, they grinding. They get that business credit. Where do they go?
Okay, if they do finally get their business credit, would their personal credit high too? Would their personal credit be high as well, or what? Because that's the thing. Your personal credit is your cosigner.
Okay, right.
So if your personal credit is not high, then business credit is kind of pointless, because who's going to be the cosigner of the company? And a lot of people that got business credit, they doing it with LLCs, which is cool, but it's better to do it with an S corp, because the S corp will protect you as far as like liabilities. You know what I mean? So you just got to know what you're doing as far as like business credit. And a lot of people who think they got business credit really don't even have business credit, just like a lot of people who think that they have good credit don't have it. They have a credit score of 800, but doesn't mean you have good credit. You got a credit score of 800 but can't get a $300 credit card because you don't have no credit card history, you don't have no auto history, or you don't have no loan history. So credit card history, what I mean by that is you got a credit score of 800. Let's say if you had a credit score of 600 and we smacked 4 trade lines on your credit, it'll shoot you up to 800, but your credit limit is low. So you say, hey, I got a credit score of 800, but how come I can't get a $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 credit card? Because you didn't go get a secure card from your bank. So for instance, this is how you skip the line. You just go to a bank and say, hey, I got $10,000, I want a $10,000 secure credit card. They're going to start making offers because it's going to report. That's a free primary. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that. Free primary on your credit. Then you keep going up. You keep increasing it. Now you put $20,000 on there. Then you put $40,000 on there. Then you can put up to $100,000. Now you have that $350,000 Amex coming.
How long will it take? Like
it would take like 4 months if you got it, because a secure credit card going to be reporting on your credit as a primary. It's going to let the other credit card companies know, hey, this guy's. They don't know that it's a secure credit card to the bureaus. So when they see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh wow, he paying." You know what I mean? So you got to kind of think of it like that. It's not as bad as you know what I mean, as you think it is. But it's a lot of secrets to this. A lot of secrets to this. Just like an auto, you want an auto, you can't just jump straight into this unless you're gonna put half down on it. Now, depending on if you don't got no type of credit at all, you've never been in a high-end car, you might have to put over 60-70% down on this car to get it. But they're not even going to give you this car. You have to at least start off with
this car here.
Yeah, you have to at least start off with like a $70,000-$80,000 car and work your way up with everything. Now you establish auto credit. Same way you establish that, you know, credit card credit history. Same way you got to establish the auto credit history. Now next time I go get a car, I can probably get this same type of car with no money down because they trust me now.
So the person need to have that high credit score on their own, the personal credit, to go do business credit. So you should. Okay, so
because they say like, who's gonna be the cosigner? You know what I mean? You want to be able to be your own cosigner because a business is separate. It's like a separate social.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. So when you go in the store, would I give them my personal or would I give them the business?
When you go inside of a store?
Well, I mean, like whatever I'm trying to purchase. Like
you can give him, it just depends. If the business credit is up and it can stand on its own, then you're gonna give them the business. But most likely, just to protect themselves, they still might say, okay, well, who's gonna be the cosigner?
Gotcha.
And then your personal credit can be the cosigner, and you could be building both at the same time, your business and your personal.
Gotcha. Okay, so I want everybody to know, y'all see the back of these logos. We are in the Lambo. 2022, ain't even 2022 yet. Well, yeah, this is exclusive here. So I have a few more questions. Let's talk about your rap career. The rap career. What do you see like moving forward? Like, are you looking to work with a few people?
Yeah, so I'm finna pay a few artists for some features or whatever. Okay. Because like I said, in the rap game, you can drop a lot of videos, put out a lot of music, but the labels want to see you networking with the high streamers, people who making $1 million a month off just streaming. So if you merge your platform with their platform, you're going to at least eat out that 20%. You know what I mean? So big features with a lot of people coming up soon. You know, big real estate deals, big crypto plays and stuff like that coming.
So now I love that space, real estate. So what made you go into that? Is that like the foundation?
I mean, because real estate is a bank. So I mean, if you think about it, it's just money just on hold. You know what I mean? That's growing. It's the same as like stocks or whatever, but it's better. It's like just going up. So I mean, real estate is good. It's just having money here, money there, money there. So it's money.
So in real estate, what do you like? Do you like houses? You like commercial?
I mean, really all of them. I mean, I'm into, right now I'm doing land, a lot of land, because you know, I've been learning a lot of secrets about the land, so I've been doing that.
Okay. Yeah, that's
all real estate is good real estate, bro.
Right. So, what do you look like? You looking in Miami? You looking in?
No, I got some. Yeah, I've been buying properties in Chicago. I'm getting some in Miami.
Trying to buy back your old block.
Yeah. No, not really, not my old block, but just rich where it's going to appraise high. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But the main goal really is just to flip, man, just profits and stuff like that.
So you don't like the buy and hold?
Not really. I'm just about. I mean, see, okay, if you buy and hold, and some people, okay, for instance, you know how some of these lots that's around here you might see and people didn't have for so long, and people still not getting rid of them and stuff like that. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, sell it just to get to the next level in life, because you holding it and then they just working around you and your lot still standing there, and then you gonna finally need the money, then you're gonna undertake. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't want to have to do that. If I can see a nice profit, but what I bought it from is worth it. Like, take that nice big chunk of profit and then take that same profit, reinvest on something else, and do the same thing. Now it's a couple $100,000 coming from here, a couple $100,000 coming from there. That's how you should do it. And then most properties, I'm just gonna be buying them from, you know, tax people and like auctions and stuff like that.
Gotcha. I recently went to one. I'm about to go to one, matter of fact, on the 1st of December. Yeah. But so do you like city area where you would invest in, or would you go more country?
I go both, because it just depends on your setup. So for instance, the city areas is going to charge you a little more because they feel like it's in the city, so it's almost like a rip-off price in the city.
It is.
You know what I mean? But the suburb, you can do the same thing as long as you put something development on there that's really nice to catch somebody's attention. Like suburb, I feel like a lot of people that don't want to be in a city move in the suburbs, and that's why the suburb areas make so much money now. Like them housing additions that got all them nice houses, those is sold like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So you wouldn't think about doing like a development with, like, say, like if you went and bought 20 acres or whatnot. Yeah,
and do a whole development. Yeah, I would do that.
Before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it'll be cheaper in that.
Yeah,
you know?
way cheaper. But yeah. So Bandman Kevo, I'm trying to sauce up everything I can get out of. But talking to the man, got some more footage for you, so stay tuned. Your success system.
Yes, sir.